So I'm sure you all are having the same reaction that Fred and I had when Father David asked us to do this, and that it was questioning his sanity and his judgment. But then after thinking about it a little more, it became clear that there is no better testament to our family ministry and the strength of the people doing the good work in this building than the fact that our kids, who would probably otherwise be unmitigated disasters, are beautiful, wonderful, God-loving kids, thanks to both our wives, of course, and Shannon, Brooke, and the team. They just do a wonderful job, and we're so thankful. As parents, you don't really have a roadmap for how to teach your kids to love God and to come to know Christ and to understand that they cannot do anything without Him, but can do anything with Him. And we don't really have, like I said, a guidebook for that. And so the resources here, being able to drop them off on Wednesday night, and just trust that they're in these wonderful hands, and they're in there not only learning how to do that and building that into their character, but doing it in a way that's just fun. They come home after singing songs and playing games and just having a ball. So it's just, they make it so organic for the kids, and they are such better kids for it. We're stronger families for it, and this church is much stronger for it. And our kids, we could tell you stories, but we have a 3.5-year-old who says our prayer every night at dinner, but on his own volition. And that's all a result of the good work that these folks are doing. And so we're so thankful. Clearly, that requires all of our support. It doesn't happen without resources. And I'm going to pass it off to Fred to talk a little bit about that. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, it's a tough world. We know it is. It's very difficult to raise our kids in a Christian environment. We all do our best as parents, but you can't do it alone. And to have a church like this that puts such a high priority on our kids, on our families, being the lifeblood of what we're doing is so important. We are amazingly blessed to have Brooke and Shannon, to have Bobby in the preschool, to have David and Ann that really care about that and the impact that it has. In reality, we're talking about the future of the church. The church as a whole and our church here, we are building the foundation upon what many, many years going forward will be sort of the fruits of our labor, will be our kids and what they become. And we can't do it without really giving our team, our group, the resources that they need. And it falls across all ministries and everything we do as a church. But to me, this is as important as any. For the kids today, for all of our children, for our grandchildren, for our families that are here now or that were before us, but going forward into continuing to develop what will become our church. And on top of that, in reality, it's a difficult world to have a church and to watch it prosper as a whole. This is really a beacon to our community to show and demonstrate what people aspire to be a part of or want to be a part of. And our family ministry can be that bright shining light that will bring people into our church. So when you're considering how you're going to support our missions, and we have many, and we're blessed to do so. But when you're considering how you're going to support this church next year, please keep in mind how important our family ministry is, and how much in resources and time and effort that it takes, and really make sure you're considering all of those things. And I know that we do. It really has a very direct impact on what we're doing today, but it has a tremendous impact on all of us and on this church and what we're going to be 2 years, 5 years, 50 years from now. So thank you all very much. We appreciate this church and what an impact it has on us, and we appreciate all of you for being our church families. Thank you.